Hello everyone, hope you're doing and welcome back to my channel. So this is regarding the contest, weekly contest 422, okay, which happened on 3rd of November. Okay, this is regarding that. We have already seen the solutions for the question 1 and 2, and this will be regarding this question 3. In this particular video, we'll be solving that particular question, okay. So regarding question 2, if you see, okay, I've already solved that, okay. Okay, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So I've already solved this. If you want, you can go and check out this particular video of mine. Okay, I will give the link for this also in the comments below. Okay, because the third question is actually totally dependent on the question two. So I will not be going through those details again. You can just refer to this video. I've given a very detailed explanation here, and the code is also given here. Okay, so this was the question one. Okay, in this here the exactly same thing is there in the, see, I'm talking about these two things, like question two and question three. Okay, in this question two is actually part one of a question, this question three is actually part two of a question. Okay, so in this question two, basically exactly same things being there in question three also, but the only thing that is changing here is this alternating part. Okay, we'll be discussing this part, and I will be modifying the same code. Okay, whatever I have this for the question two, I will just making just 2 or 3 lines of code additionally. I will be adding that, and we'll be getting the solution for this particular question. Okay, this is also medium level question, and if you see the okay, it is acceptance rate around 46%. Okay, like because less than 50% people were able to solve this. Okay, we will try to solve this particular question now. Okay, so this is the only addition. Okay, I am assuming that you already have solved this question. Okay, the question number two here, and I am also giving you the link for that question so that you can refer that and get the concept there. After that, come back to the current video, and in this we are discussing the question third. Okay, which is the second part of the previous question. Okay, so now I'm beginning for the question. So if you see this, the part that I'm highlighting here currently, this is the only part which is extra. Okay, this is the only part which is extra here. Okay, what we are seeing that when we are moving, okay, moving between adjacent rooms takes 1 second for the first move and 2 seconds for the next move, alternating between the two. Okay, so the first one will take 1 second, the next move will take 2 seconds, and like that it will be alternating. Again we'll get to one, and again we'll get to two, and like that it will be alternating. Okay, every adjacent move will be alternating between one and two. That is the basic idea. Everything else remains the same. Okay, if you see here, even the constraints, by the way, remains the same. Okay, even they remain the same. So what we are trying to do is here, we'll be just adding two things here. Okay, what is the first thing? Okay, let me reduce this part and focus on this. Yeah, so if you see my other solution, okay, and this particular solution, okay, here I am having three values. Okay, what is that? First one is the arrival time, okay, in x comma y, and the other two are x and y values itself. Okay, that is they are the coordinates for x and y, and this is the arrival time for that particular node. Okay, in this I am going to add an additional value. Okay, which is this. Okay, this particular value is the additional value. See, first value again still remains the same, that is arrival time at x and y, so this value still remains the same. Okay, similarly the last value again remains the same, that is the x and y coordinate itself. So only this one is the additional value. Okay, this will tell me that, yeah, this will tell me basically the time taken for the move. Okay, so while I move into that node, okay, what is the time that will be taken? So by default I am taking it as a one for the first. Okay, when I'm talking about 0 comma 0, okay, I am taking that as the one. Okay, so once I be moving out of this, the time it will be taking one time. Okay, so once I move out of this x comma y node, how much time it will going to take is this. Okay, I'm starting it with one, and we'll be alternating it to one and two after that. Okay, so code remains exactly the same, but only thing here is I am now capturing this in time taken to move. Okay, this one. Okay, when I'm popping out this node, basically if you see here, so see, I'm assuming you have seen my previous video. Okay, so that's why I'm going a bit faster. If you have not seen my previous video, pause this video here, so go and back, see that video once, and then come back to this. That will make complete sense for you to understand this now. Okay, so what I'm doing, once I'm popping this particular node out, okay, so what I'm doing is I am capturing the things here. Okay, so for example, these two will be x and y. Okay, this is going to be the current time, this is going to be this. Okay, and this particular value, okay, is going to be the time taken to the next move. Okay, so what I'm doing, these things all remains the same. In the, I've said this in the previous question as well, everything here remains the same. This is where the things will change now. Okay, this is where the things will change now. If you see in the other code, we are just adding one to that. Okay, if you see here, yeah, we're simply adding one. Okay, add one to the time to move between adjacent nodes, we are just adding one to it. Okay, but here what you have to do, we'll have to add the time taken to move. Okay, how I'm getting that, I'm getting that from here, time taken to move. How it's coming from, it's coming from here. Okay, initially it will be one. Okay, it is, I'm just adding that. Okay, so the idea here is it can either be one or two. Okay, add 1 or 2 seconds to move between the adjacent nodes. Okay, in this case, the first, that when I'm moving out of 0 comma 0, it will be one. Okay, next what I'm doing, I am declaring another variable called time taken for next move. Okay, time taken for next move, I'm initializing it with one. Then I'm checking, see, both of them are different. Okay, this is time taken for move, this is the time taken for the next move. Okay, so what I'm doing, see, if the time taken to move, okay, that is this part, okay, if the time taken to move is this, that is currently we are going to move only one, okay, that is the current move took 1 second, so the next move should take 2 seconds. That is the basic idea, right? See, this particular thing is initialized with one, but if the previous movement was also 1 second, so this particular move should take 2 seconds. That's what I'm trying to configure, okay. So this, through this I'm ensuring that always it will be a like alternating between 1 and 2 seconds, okay. That's how I'm trying to ensure this, okay. If it is, see, if this is not one, then this condition will not be true, okay. In that case this will be one, okay. So this way I'm trying to ensure that they are alternating. So what I'm doing, the time taken for next move and checking with one, and if the time taken for the current move, okay, it was one, so I will make it two then, okay. Then what I'm doing, while I'm doing the heap push, okay, I will be appending the time taken for the next move, okay. Let me, yeah, do this. So if you see this, while I'm appending, okay, for example, initially I appended this, okay, this is the initial element, that is a 0 comma 0. In the next time when I'm going to append, okay, this is the element that I'm going to append basically. In this everything is same. This is the x comma y coordinates, okay. This is the arrival time, okay, for that new x and new y, but this is the time taken for the next move. So when I'm moving out of this particular node, okay, that time I will be using this. So how this will ensure that the time taken will be 2 in that case, okay. So next time when we move out of this new x and new y, that time will ensure that it is 1, okay, through this, because I'm ensuring that it will be 1 and this condition will not be 2 in that case. So this way I'm ensuring that every time they are alternating, okay, it is 1 initially, then it will 2, and again it will be back to 1 and again 2, like that it will be proceeding. So if I can quickly run this and show you, okay. So these are the only two changes, okay, where we have made the changes. I will let me show this quickly again. So this is the part, okay, where I'm doing the change, okay. This is the part, okay. Here previously I was adding one. If you see here, I was adding one. Yeah, I was adding one here. Instead of that, I am going to add a value now, okay. This is the value that I'm going to add. This value is coming from here, okay. So here also there is a code change. Here this is the only value I'm adding extra here, and this is the thing I'm adding extra. So these are some 2 or 3 things that I'm going to add extra, okay. So this way I can make the code of the previous solution run this that is solve and run this particular thing also. Let me quickly run this. You will see that it's clearing all the test cases and it's taking very low time, okay. It's taking very low time. It's almost the optimal solution that we are having. So I've already submitted this and got accepted, okay. So this was the third question. See, always the third and the fourth question are supposed to be the hardest, okay. Even though they are marked as medium, still they are on the harder side, okay. So with this particular video, I've already shared the solutions for question 1, question 2, and question 3, okay. Question 3, I'm the one that I've shared now is the question 3, okay. This was a really good question to start with, okay. It will give you a lot of context, like what all can come in a graph level question, okay. So yeah, definitely try this question out if you have not tried. And see, this particular week, okay, we will be having a bi-weekly contest as well, along with the weekly contest. This was basically a weekly contest, but yeah, in the current week we are also going to have a bi-weekly contest. I will be sharing the solution for that too. So always try this kind of contest. They will give you the real idea of where you stand, okay, how many questions you're able to solve in how many time, okay, how much time. These things will really help you a lot, so that you can simulate the kind of pressure that you will have in a real, online assessment of a company, okay, during your hiring process. This will be simulating the same environment, okay. And there are multiple gifts also that you can get. There are multiple points also that you can get, okay. So yeah, friend, that was all for today. I will be trying to share the solution for the fourth question also in some time, but yeah, I've already shared the solution for the question 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, friend, that was all for today. This is the question 3 for the weekly contest 422. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. If you like my efforts, please do consider subscribing to my channel. This really gives a lot of motivation that even after working from 12 to 14 hours for my office, for my job, I am coming and making this video for you so that I can contribute something for your progress. Okay. Yeah, friend, that was all for today. See you tomorrow.